All right. I know you guys seen the title already. You can already see who's in the background right here, wherever she is. Hey man, and you guys already know how I feel about her. Look, don't worry about why I'm doing a don't sleep on Luvia. It was a shorter video, right? And I had to pre-record. It's just easier for me right now since I don't have much time. But just don't worry about it. Luvia, it's just perfect time, and that's all it was. And I'm gonna try and actually get a magecraft in as well, and if not, then I'll just you guys just have to wait for the next week. But yeah, I really don't got much else to say. I know I've seen 3 versions of her now. This one being the Unlimited Blade Work should be in the background, Tsiah version, and then the El Malloy. I still haven't seen everything yet because I'm not done with it, but I've seen her with the wrestling ability. I seen her with that gym mage cry. That was fire. Yeah, just literal, just rapid fire shooting those out. Yeah, I just like that better than how she does in Tsiah. Like sort of storing them together and then just using them all at once, throwing it at someone. Like, nah, do that rapid fire. That's gonna do a lot more. But yeah, besides all that, I hope you guys will enjoy this. Make sure you like, subscribe, and just get this reaction started. All right. Yeah, let's see.
To start off the day, then flexing on one of your favorite cousins, the pride of the Edelfelds and Ren's arch nemesis, Luvia.
Yes.
Looking back at
she's
her
here.
Face Stay Night, she has great reflexes, being able to stop
Definitely.
reinforced punch and leg
You
drop
get that
and
wrestling.
throw her to the ceiling. I'm not done with you yet. She took Ren to
Oh yes.
her power being
Hey.
massive enough to leave a crater in the ground. And Prisma Ilya, when Beatrice tried to keep her out the room, her raw power was enough to kick the door straight off the hinges. In their battle against Shadow Salter, her and Ren tanked a powerful attack from behind, later proceeding to give her commands unbothered. Her maneuvering is on point, being able to dodge.
I know, out here in a whole dress, like,
magical whips with just
nah.
moments to spare. Back when she was up against Salter, she flat out limboed Salter's energy wave from close range. She was fast enough to dodge Shadow Hurt, even though she was in an enclosed area. When she was back at the mansion, she dodged an entire dresser from Bazette and had enough time to respond after. When she was being brainwashed by Angelica, she was fast enough to catch Ilya's dirks while she was
so in the manga, it's just nothing covering that. Yeah, of course. Yeah, they had to censor it in the anime though. Oh my god. Yes.
On the security golems and
slam them down
as a literal human forklift. Over in Prisma, Kuro mentioned in just the time that she's been around, Ren and Luvia have fought at least 120 times and they're evenly matched. She's shown to be capable of
the ladies forklift. Yeah.
Master in the Apocrypha timeline. It tells us that her and Sakura made it to the big leagues as tag team pro wrestlers. They really out here hitting people with DDTs. In one of the many times that Luvia and Ren fought, it stated that their antics alone was enough to destroy 3 rooms and injure 14 people that were nearby at the clock tower. She canceled out Ilya's energy wave thanks to her being in possession of a shadow card. from case files. As I mentioned before, we know that her gander bullets are capable of stopping someone's heart and ending their life.
Yeah, and they be making it look so weak in the anime too, like.
One of her ganders, he would probably
So good to know they can actually do something, like, you know.
Also known for being able to penetrate solids, including something that's made out of brick. In Prisma Ilya, a civilian got hit by a stray gander and she was out cold for the next 3 days. In her fight against Bazette, she was tactful enough to use one of her bullets to shoot down her own chandelier as a defense. Her gem magecraft comes with multiple manipulations, one of which being able to search the ground below her for ores and water supply.
Okay, I actually did not know that. Yeah, that's what I like. Yeah, that rapid fire.
Just tossing a couple of her gems was enough to create a massive explosion when she fought against Shadow Salter in Prisma Ilya. She used this same attack to stop one of Shadow Herc's projectile boulders at moment's notice. In her fight against Bazette, she had enough power to use her gem vault and blow up her entire mansion with Bazette in it.
Well, I guess, yeah, that would be powerful as well, but I'm like, nah, you gotta store it up. Yeah.
Thor's hammer. In their fight against Shadow Gil, she tactfully placed some of her gems across the wall that allowed her to create a bomb and cave the ceiling. She had enough power to hold back Gil's magical mist, using her shields against him 2 times in a row. In case files, it's known that she can let off an amalgam of curses that act as a heat ray. Despite her being described to have very formidable servants, it's said her magecraft is even more
scarier.
That just her casual attacks are comparable to getting hit by a Gatling gun or a grenade launcher. We know that she's just as resourceful, being able to ignite a flame through her hand and use it as a light source. She had the power and the skill to relocate an entire castle in just half a day.
Wait, what?
Mentioned himself that when it comes to raw talent, there's only a few people he could count on his hand that come before Luvia. She easily got rid of a nearby bounded field with just a lift of her hand. If she were to get into a casual fight with Flatiscardos, it would end with at least 2 lecture halls being destroyed. In Prisma Ilya, she's even shown the ability to manipulate
gravity reduction.
When she was fighting against Shadow Herc alongside Ren, we find that she has access to binding spells, allowing her to slow down his monster for a short amount of time. From her training sessions with Kuro, we know that she can unleash a gravity spell over an area of her choosing. We know that she can cast illusionary bounded fields, being able to make her mansion appear normal even though it was completely destroyed.
Yeah, that still be crazy. It's like nobody knows what's going on the outside unless you go inside of that area.
She dodged several of Shadow Salter's projectile hits at close range. When she's in possession of the Mystic Code Sapphire, she was able to tank even larger attacks than normal.
Yeah, I wish I could have seen more of that. Her and Ren in that form.
Able to let off a high-level blast. She tactfully put down her magic circles to create a diversion.
Yeah, I remember that.
Salter. With the help from their mystic codes, her and Ren were able to beam a giant crater inside the riverbed. She has access to a number of well-trained servants, one of them being 2 meters tall with a vicious killing intent. That same servant had all of his magic circuits fried and still managed to keep himself conscious even after the fact. She has access to a personal gem ring that can absorb certain types of magical energy at will. And then being from a family of high status, she has
of course the high status.
To her own private jet and a helicopter.
Man, she got more than that.
I don't know what is. Man, My girl is out here popping out like the president. This is business only.
I'm saying
All
business.
kinds of manipulations
That's all it
from her
is.
magecraft, a very rare raw talent as a genius, and some expert wrestling moves that will put you in a pine box. This doesn't even include the fact that she's from the same family that was in the Third Grail War. What are we saying? I gotta hit my girl with the B rank. If it ain't big
Okay,
money,
I like
don't
that.
wanna talk about it. Who's gonna
Was it
step
the
up to
attire
the
that she
plate
has
for
on
this?
there? Okay, and that is it. Yeah, hold on, let me say that again. Yeah, she really got the majestic and all that there. Yeah, high status, but nah, for real though. Yeah, this was shorter, and plus, hey man, it's Luvia. You guys know how I feel about her, right? For multiple reasons. Yeah, you guys already know. Let me see if I can find it. How I already realized. Okay, yeah, this right here. It's like this was the only thing I was thinking about. I wasn't even listening to what he was talking about. I'm like, oh, so in the manga, it's not censored. So yeah, you guys already know what I'm about to look at now. Nah, but for real though, yes, it's like the manga. It does not matter. It's like they will literally show, and well, I mean, it's just it don't even matter. Yeah, that on YouTube, that probably just looks like regular clothing, but. Yeah, it's like it does not matter with the manga, but like anime, yeah, they gotta definitely censor that out, right? You guys already know that. It's like manga, they just let everything go out, like no matter how horrific or whatever it seems. Yeah, they can just do it. I mean, I know it's a limit still, but yeah, it just feels like you have more free reign, you know? Like, yeah, you can just freely do stuff a little bit more there compared to anime. But nah, yeah, she's definitely something else. I actually did forget about that gravity because she only did it once against Kudo. But yeah, I mean, compared to like how the El Malloy Luvia does it, like with the rapid fire compared to storing it up, all that power, and then blowing, eventually blowing it up. Obviously, I know the stored power would be stronger. I'm just saying the downside to that is you have to literally store it up. Wait for it's like this. That's one shot and you're done, right? So if it doesn't land, then that's it. That's what I say. But like rapid fire, I'm like, I feel like you could eventually get up to that level of power. Just constantly rapid firing and even storing up. Yeah, the power, like I said, storing it up, but in little amounts, right? So instead of just storing it all and then just doing one attack, it's like now you can do like 3 gems into one, 3 gems into one. They just keep on doing that until you have like 5, main gems with 3 stored inside. So yeah, something like that. But yeah, and then the binding, she only used it once too, if I remember correctly. But now she's definitely something else. Yeah, you better give it at least some type of good ranking. The Gander bullets, it's like I know they're good, they're actually effective. It just they make it seem like they do nothing, and it makes sense. I mean, you're literally going against servants, especially people like Hercules and all that. Like, yeah, it's definitely not gonna have much of an effect on him, obviously. But yeah, what I'm seeing a lot is it does a lot to humans, but yeah, well, what about the actual servants themselves? And especially someone like Bazette, it's like she's human, but pretty much she's got a servant level type of strength. So yeah, I mean, you could counter, like, if she does actually get affected by it, you could count her as still being a human. But to me, I'm like, yeah, she got that servant level type of strength. So yeah, I don't know. But yeah, when it comes to this straight up hand to hand fight, I definitely know Luvia has that. Yeah, the wrestling and all that. Literally, right? Suplexing and all. Like, she'll going crazy. But yeah, I think that's about it for this one. Yep. Yeah, it's just good to see, like, yeah, just simply regular humans who have magecraft and are mages that can, have certain feats, like how she does. Um, Cause I know Shido, he would sort of be like a different case, right? Like, yeah, he is human, magecraft and all, but it's like, I feel like, yeah, that's still just a different case in itself. Especially with unlimited blade works and all the extra that he has, especially Prisma Iyashiro. Um, I know he's not the strongest after that first movie, but still, I mean, hey man, he was going crazy, literally taking out these servants left to right. I mean, yeah, I feel like he was going crazy then. Yeah, pretty strong there, but yeah, other than that, I think that's about it. So yeah, I'm gonna just end it off here, and like I said, hopefully I get that magecraft off. I don't know when, but yeah, if I can't get it off today, because this is literally my last day before I can you know, yeah, before I just have to start editing all of this, and then hopefully get it out next week. But yeah, if not, then yeah, you guys just have to wait 1 week, 1 week, and then I should have the magecraft out then. But yeah, like I said before though, make sure you like, subscribe, and I'll just see you guys in the next one.